Okay, for those who don't know, Slamfire is when you can hold the trigger down, fire it, keep the trigger depressed, I'm trying to say, and then work the slide, and when the slide returns, it will fire, as long as you keep the trigger pulled. So you're basically pulling the trigger, as I like to say. You're firing it with the slide as it moves back into action. Bam, bam, bam. And most of you know that. That's why you made those comments, okay? You don't have to release and pull the trigger each time. Well, the reason I thought we'd do just a brief video on this is I think a lot of new shooters, people who have not really fired shotguns at all maybe, and whatever, and maybe some experienced shooters, I don't know, have it in their heads, it's my impression, that a shotgun that has Slamfire feature it's like having full auto versus semi-auto or something. It's like, wow, makes it so much easier to hit with and to shoot fast, and just makes it almost a class 3 weapon, okay? It may, for some people, that may be your impression, maybe your exact impression. You may be an experienced shooter, so I don't want to take away from that either. For me, though, it doesn't do that much for me. I have 3, I don't know, 1897, a Model 12, this one. I think I even have another slide action shotgun, maybe pump shotgun, that has the Slamfire feature with it, which I never used, unless maybe we're doing a video and showing what it is. I just don't, even if I'm trying to shoot fast, okay? So anyway, with a little experience, you can coordinate your trigger, and it's just not any different. In fact, I shoot better if I don't use the Slamfire, because it throws me off. Think about it, you're using the pump handle for your trigger, and you're moving it, and it's going to fire as soon as you get out. You know, I just don't, it doesn't do anything for me. But I wanted to demonstrate, and maybe I will turn out to be a liar. We're just going to do a quick little demo. I'm going to shoot, I've got 7, and I'm going to top it off with 1 more, because that'll make 8. Hey, brilliant, Kentucky math, huh? And I'm just going to pick out these 4 targets, the Cowboy, the Tombstone, and these 2 bigger ones here close. And I'm just going to go from target to target as if they're about to kill me for lack of shooting back, okay? And I'm just going to see what I can do using the Slamfire feature, okay? Yeah, I'm not going to fake it or ham it up or try to do badly or better than I should or anything like that. We'll just see how it goes. All right, I'm going to put one in, rack one in. This has got like the 870 action, safety on. Okay, we got one in. I'll put another one in. I think that gives me 8, so I could make the rounds and hit each one twice, or shoot at each one twice. So I guess the first shot is just going to be pull the trigger, right? Okay, now I'm going to try to remember to keep the trigger down, and then I'm going to shoot them all. All right, have a little fun. Let's do it. Let's start with the Cowboy. All right, safety's off. All right, I got to get in my head. I'm going to shoot 8 times here, and I'm going to hold the trigger down. So since I don't do this very often, I have to think about it. All right, let's go from target to target. Let's go back now. Oh well, I didn't do so well. And that was not intentional, I'm sorry. Whew. Okay, now we're going to try the Mossberg. This is a shotgun. I really expected to do better than that. This is my Mossberg. If I need to dispatch those 4 desperados or terrorists or whatever they are, I'll just rack one in and pop them all. For me, that's easier, okay? And you can tell, and part of this may take away from some of the validity is the fact that I don't use the Slamfire feature. Let's see, we got another one. No, we're empty. All right, so now let's do just one target. See if I can hit anything with 1 target. See if I can do better than that. Wow, that was pathetic, wasn't it? That was pathetic. But that's what happens to me. It starts jumping around on me, and I just don't like it. And in fairness, I will say this Ithaca Deer Slayer Police Special is a neat old classic shotgun. It's a little bit lighter than that Mossberg, so that makes it a little harder, a little bit, you know, anyway. So we'll try this baby. Okay, we got 7 in there. Let's go ahead. We don't have anything in the chamber, and load this while we're while we're doing it, so we'll be ready on it. Okay, so get the ammo up here. So yeah, so Slamfire versus trigger fire. You know, I just prefer using trigger. Imagine that. Feel like I have more control. Yeah, I don't know. You're using that pump handle for your trigger, and to me that just doesn't help me. It may be, I don't know, just be an issue of preference, experience, whether you're an experienced shooter or not, and then also whether you're an experienced Slamfire shooter. My cat keeps looking at me like because thinks I'm talking about him. Y'all know Slamfire, don't you? All right, which one should I do first? Oh, well, let's do this again. Okay, I'm gonna get out here where I can. Let's just wear out the cowboy, okay? Okay. Let's say that cowboy is really tough. He just keeps coming at me. He's a bad dude. So, that was an empty. All right, so I'm gonna put my finger on the trigger and try to, I think I have 7 here. So. Okay, I'm sorry. I get out of rhythm. That's the best I can do. It's just awkward. It's just awkward for me. I don't have to say. Let me try my Mossberg. I have a bad taste in my mouth after that thing. Okay. Makes me not like that shotgun, and I like it. All right, see if we can do a little better. There's the cowboy. I might have an extra round here. Okay, that's that. So anyway, that's what Slamfire is all about, if you didn't know. And it's about looking like a dork when you're trying to do it, when you don't really practice it or do it much. And again, in all fairness, I would probably be better if I practiced it, but I really have no desire to. So you can see why I have the opinion I have. Slamfire is definitely not better. It's worse for me. It's much worse, okay? Give me a good trigger. That's all I want. I don't want to use this thing right here for a trigger. That's just my preference. Hope that helps.